Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're back out at my claim, but today we're going to go up here on this hill, get in that trench and get some material out of there. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when we get up there, so let's get on up there and check it out. Alright, well, we're up here at the vein. As you can see, I'm trying to look at both sides and determine what would be the best spot. Because right here is initially what I was going to come for, was this material in here with this quartz vein in it. But it looks like it pinches off. You see that? Pretty wild, huh? That is crazy. And then you got, this material here, and then you have this that looks brecciated, like this material here. Look at the quartz that's inside of that. Look at this right here. That's a rock inside of that. Actually, there's a few of them right here. Ooh, crap, I just broke it apart. Yeah, look at that. That's the rock on the inside of that. Crazy looking stuff, huh? So I don't know where to get it from. I think I'm going to go ahead and focus on this. I want to see what's in this, because as you can see, I mean, you got this beautiful green quartz vein with all this color all around it. I mean, look at all that in there. See more of the vein up through here. Look at all that. So I think I want to focus on this little area right here, from here to here, and get some of that out and see what we can get. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still deciding, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's get some of that material. Alrighty, well, I got enough material definitely to make sure to see if there's gold in this stuff. But look at this, man. Nice looking stuff, huh? Look at that. Whoa. There we go. Look at all that. Man, I'm really stoked about this stuff. Really stoked. I got probably a third of a bucket here. That'll definitely tell me if there's something in it or not. Man, look at this stuff. Look how dark that is. Just the quartz itself is dark. So, all right, let's get this stuff back and get it up to my buddies, and we're gonna crush this and see what's in it. So let's go crush it. Oh yeah, before I left this spot, I wanted to show you the area I was working. As you can see, well, it's a good sized vein right here, but I just focused on one area. As you can see, it's right here. Can you see? Look at that. That stuff is good looking. So I wanted to show you this too. But this is the area I focused on, and it's about, I don't know, quarter through the whole vein. So there's that. So let's go crush this quartz. All right, well, I got my material back from my buddy, all crushed. You can see it's probably a quarter pan or a quarter bucket worth, but look how fine it is. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this, do my little setup here, and then when I empty that, I'll clean it with this, and then I'll dump this inside of this to make room so I can do my swirling to get down to the gold. So what I'm gonna do is run this material through that and do all that process. But when I get down to the gold, I will show the end product. How about that? I don't have the setup to like set it up to where you can watch me do it, so it's just me holding. But I don't have much water. There's not much material to run, so let's go ahead and run this and see what we get out of it. Alrighty, the bucket's empty. Here's some of the material. I don't know how good we're going to be able to see anything, but definitely won't see the gold. But that's the material. Let's pan it out and see what's in it. Well, this is a bit discouraging, but I don't see nothing in that. Absolutely nothing. But you can't win them all. That's part of testing it out and everything. And if y'all remember my past videos, I've been the stuff I've been finding the gold in is more in the host rock, so maybe that's where I need to focus on more. So let's go back to the claim real quick and let's get everybody's opinion on something. Okay, so right here is the pile I'm getting the good gold from, out of the dirt. And then I've been stacking the piles of rock right here, and as you can see, I mean, a lot of this is just host rock. And we ran 2 buckets of this, and we got really good gold out of it. But like I've said before, every once in a while you'll see quartzy stuff, but most of this is just host rock. I mean, you see that little bit of quartz on that right there, but the rest of it's all just host rock. But I know where this is coming from, so let's go up there and let me show you something. Okay, here we are. We're in a trench. As you can see, we're in a trench. And you see where they got these stacked up here? Over in here and everything? Well, what they were doing is, you can see this here, right? Well, it's got good mineralization, but if you could see, it's only mainly hematite in that. There's not much more in that, which in a lot of cases that's good. And there might be something in some of that somewhere. I'm not sure. I'll have to test it. I got enough on my plate now. But what they were doing was taking that out, stacking it up. And as you can see right here, see how flat of a surface that is? That's basically the hanging wall that they were taking off of this top area here. And this area right here, as you can see, and here's the footwall. See how slick that is? But as you can see, here's the material in the middle. You see how it's got black, reds, oranges, pretty much all over it. This here is the material that I'm getting out of that pile down there. So they were moving all that material out of the way, stacking it up and blowing this out, getting it out however they was getting it out. But this is the material they're running. And if you look down in here, there's a quartz vein in it. Pretty wild, huh? But if you'll remember, I said that there's a lot of this host rock and a little bit of the quartz in it. So they had to have just been blowing this whole thing or getting it out however and running the whole thing. So I'm going to guess this is one of the veins that's, I forgot the research on this place, but half ounce, 3/4 of a ton per ton, or half ounce, 3/4 of an ounce per ton is what was in this, according to the records. But if you'll notice, also, that's kind of weird. I'm going to go up there and show you, because I'm not done with that vein up there. I don't care if there was nothing in that or not. There's something somewhere. But look at this material, and look how much different it's going to be up there, where I'm getting ready to take you in that other trench that they worked small area of. Like I said, look at it. Okay, and then there's your other rock of it that they were stacking up. Let's go up here and look at the difference of vein, and it's only 150 feet from here probably. So let's go check it out. Okay, now we're up here at this vein, but look how much different it looks than that other one was. But if you'll look, you have this here too, which has got a lot of purple in it. And if you can see, it's got some small stringers in it too. But look up here. Right here would be, according to this vein here, right here would be the footwall of it, where all this purple and stuff starts. But you can see somebody got a sample up in there, and look at that red that's in there. That's pretty nice looking. But I want everybody's opinion on where I should go next. Like I said, look at the red and stuff in that. There's not much more minerals than that in here, as you can see. Red, and the purple's down here. And then you have this stuff here, which is almost like a brecciation of some sorts. See if I can get a better look at that. Yeah, right in here. You see how it's brecciated? But it's even got like quartz. That's a quartz right there. It's stuck in it. But it's got quartz and host rock. I'm guessing from all of this at one point in time. So I'm wondering if this would be a good spot. And then you have this real white stuff that's here in the center. And this is where I tested it. It didn't have nothing. So, and then you got this little bit up here, which is still quartz. The quartz is actually from here to here. And I just tested about half the actual quartz. But if you look at the hanging wall, you can see it's been tested. You got greens and stuff in there. See a green right in there? But that's the hanging wall. And as you can see down here, there's really not much to it. It's just a small dark area. Crazy, huh? So it's eventually, the whole thing's going to get tested, but and it's kind of hard to tell from over there of where to start, really. But you can see up top right here, that's where the quartz is. So, but I already know where the gold is down on the bottom. I just want to figure it out up here because I'd like to get, because this is pretty much where my claim ends. If you'll see the choy right on the other side of that choy, are probably 5 foot from this wall right here, my claim ends. And I would like to drop a shaft because I have no way down these shafts. My plan is to drop a shaft down in here. And this would be a good area because it's at the end of my claim. I would know my boundaries. You see what I'm saying? So I'm hoping I can find gold in this and drop a shaft down into what they got into down underground. So hopefully we can do that. It just might take a little bit of time, but we got it. We got some time. Like I said, if anybody has any idea where to go to next, if it was me, I would probably try this or the hanging wall, because when you read about the research out here, the hanging wall was also pretty rich too. But it'll all be trial and error. So let me know what you think. And I'm going to get out of here. I hope everybody enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next time.